Salutations, Dupos. This is your fabulous leader, the Queen of Shade, coming at you with another special presentation. Still moving full speed ahead, talking to amazing people that inspire me. I inspire them. We're having great conversations and we're getting to know them and me at the same time. So with saying all of that, having said all of that, I have someone that you have to meet. This person is an athlete, and I mean a serious athlete, and we're going to talk to him about his athletics and his life and where he's from. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Mr. Gareeno Mackey.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I have to tell him. So 3 o'clock rolls around, 3:05 rolls around, and I'm like, okay, maybe he forgot. So one thing I love, see, people don't understand. Instagram is for business. It is for business.
Yes.
Like they don't get that. So I tell them, I go to your Instagram and contact, and it says call. So I call, and I got you on the phone, and you said your business, you're an entrepreneur. What's the name of your business? It's Iron Fitness.
It's Iron Fitness. Yeah.
Yes.
Iron Fitness.
You answer, and I'm like, hi. And I said your name wrong. I'm like, is Mackey there? And you're like, yeah, this is he. And I'm like, hi, this is Shay. We have an interview right now. And you're like, oh, okay. But we got it together. Your name is Gareeno Mackey.
Gareeno.
So I'm very happy to see you here. Do me a favor. I was telling them, I'm telling everybody you're an athlete, but you actually hold titles.
Yes, yeah.
You hold titles. You're a competitor.
Yeah.
Please tell me the titles you hold.
Well, as far as bodybuilding, we've been doing bodybuilding for about from 2000 and I think it's 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 10 years now. But before that, we was an athlete.
Right.
Because I'm from the Bahamas.
Right.
And I'm from a very competitive generation. Like, we competed in everything. So, I was raised amongst, I would say, greatness. Because literally everyone in my generation in the 1980, 88 and up, to this very day, they are successful people. Like, I mean, it's incredible, But as far as athleticism, that's something I really saw it in. I saw it in it because you have to be brave back home. You got to be strong, you got to be fast, you got to be quick with your mind. Everything, once again, everything was a state of competition, and I enjoyed that. So as far as, titles, really, I have a lot. None of that matters. What mattered was what I saw myself becoming in the moment and what I am now. It's like, it's an amazing thing, because that question right now, I mean, I could really blow your mind with that, but honestly, it's not the titles. It's too much. Seriously, it's just too much to say. we did track and field, we did basketball, we did a little bit of volleyball, we did soccer, we did rugby. But my 2 favorite sports, I truly went zen in, was track and field and basketball. Yeah. And then when I moved here in the US, we kind of had to float around basketball and football, and then we just dropped off because hoop dreams deflated, and then we had to go to the real reason of why we love what we did, and that was training. Training was truly what kept me becoming and wanting more of my life, rather than just settling for the 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
I went to school for engineering, and we did that, and you see, even thinking about it makes me down. I don't like that.
Oh, don't be down.
Yeah, because a lot of people really didn't came to this world to enslave themselves to 9-to-5.
Yeah.
Think of it.
Yeah.
Think of it. They say they want a career, but then the path they took led them to not feeling happy.
Yeah.
So as far as me, yeah, I'm literally like, I was blessed and fortunate to kind of got depressed enough to not continue engineering and to just continue training again, and then started from the garage thing. Yeah, we did the garage thing, and now I'm literally in front of the building right now. I could show you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Show us your
I
system.
could kind of twist it. But I'm in front of the building and look at that. You see that?
Wow. And
You
it's yours.
can't, yeah, you can't, yeah, you can't get that iron fitness, that last name or that family name working a 9 to 5. You
Right.
know, it's a start, but I can tell you right now, you got to jump on your dreams and you got to make it work. Because you're going to see yourself kind of drifting in a like in a direction that your heart really don't like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with me, it's that's the title. The title is releasing my passion on the world, my dream, and being colorful with it, smiling a lot,
Yeah.
enjoying the ups, enjoying the downs, and just being expressional. So
So
yeah.
get this. So get this. You hold a lot of titles, but
Yeah.
I'm particularly interested in this 2021 Junior National Overall Champion.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
and IFBB Pro Classic Physique.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. So
I want them to understand. Hold on. I want them to understand. See, I know a lot of guys. I show a lot of guys on my page. None of them look like you. The dedication, the level of dedication that you put into training is otherworldly. It is insane if you're not you. People looking like, man, you do all of that. You do, and your body's always in like you are always in pristine condition. And I wanted to shed light on that because the thumbnail for this video is going to be you. So they're going to see it and they're going to click it. They're going to click it because they're going to want to know more about this body and this face and this smile that they see.
Thank you.
You're amazing. So tell me, yes, go ahead, because you're telling your story. Go ahead.
Well, so as far as that, it was always my dream to do a bodybuilding show that's going to be a lot more difficult because the guys a lot more, they're a lot more bigger and they enhance, but I know that's a part of the sport, and that's what I love. I love to get in a sport where I can be my best and I can bring what I like and I can keep it me, keep it natural, and I don't have to worry about anyone else's way of what they did. Right. So that's the type of feel I want. I like that David and Goliath feel. Yeah. So it was my goal to train as hard as I could, get my body in the best shape that I could get it in. But I just wanted, I wanted to keep it beautiful. I want the body to be beautiful. So it was truly a mental thing. I had to really get in my mind, clear my mind to the point where, okay, if my mind is good, then my body's going to reflect that. So I'm going to eat well for like years, so I tell myself, I'm gonna eat well for years. I want to wake up and have no kinks. I want to just feel good. So that's what I started with. I started with just the food, and then the food really started to clear my mind. I started thinking real good, and there are certain training techniques I kind of went under and made it my own. Yeah. And I worked my way from, as far as my shoulders, like I worked from the shoulders on the way down because I wanted to create that outer exterior first, and then I worked inside, and I kept it balanced. I just kept it balanced, kept it beautiful. I give each body part its day, and sometimes I work each body part every day. Wow. It all depends on how I felt.
Yeah.
So I became a lot more intuitive with my body wanted. It told me what to do. Like I'll look in the mirror, like I'll work my chest, and I'll look in the mirror, and then thought will come in my mind. You got to work your lateral delts. You got to work your lateral delts. You got to work the front delts. You know what? Let's come off that because you're looking tired. Let's get some legs in there. And that's how it was. And that's how I am in the gym. I'm just like in a playground, and I'm just choosing machines based on how I feel within that day.
You know what's so funny, Gareeno? You're still an engineer. You're engineering.
Yeah,
You're engineering.
yeah, yeah.
You're
You're right.
engineering.
You're
You're
right.
engineering your body. You're engineering what you want to
Yeah,
see. Still an engineer, sweetheart. Still an engineer.
you're right. You
And
are right. Because I did it for my
and I
clients
love
too.
it. Yeah, but I love that because that's what people don't
All
understand.
right.
I went to college. I had to leave medically withdrawn, and I thought I was done. And I was going to school to be able to teach and to be able to be what I turned out to be without it.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
I do, and I speak and I empower and I uplift, my community, and not just my community, but communities around the world, and don't have not near a degree, but everybody that works with me has one. And it's like
Wow.
I'm still,
Wow.
and it took me a long time and a lot of therapy to realize I'm still doing what I set out to do. I just,
Yeah.
like you said, I just made it my
Yes.
own. I made it my own. And
Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
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 Now Adam blew your mind. But this is what I do, Gareeno. Now you see, now you're on my territory. This is what I do.
Yeah.
I bring another way, like I bring perspective.
Perspective. Yes.
That's what I
That
do.
is it.
That's what I do. I'm not trying to change anyone. I'm not trying to, make them do what I do or make them do it my way. No, no, no. I just say, well, what if you did this? And I leave it to them. And then they start doing what I see your very amazing doing. It starts firing. And you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, you're still an engineer.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're still an engineer. And you're engineering what you love. Some people work as chemical engineers. Some people work with chemicals. Some people work, in other areas of engineering. You engineer the human body because not only are you doing this for you, you're engineering all of your clients.
Clients, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're still an engineer. So the Bahamas. When did you come to the US? When did you come to the US, and where are you settled now?
Okay, so I came from.
Yeah,
all right. So I came from the Bahamas. Yes, man, it's incredible. But I'm gonna try to give you this in a burst of energy. So I came from the Bahamas with the excitement of just trying to just change completely. I just want to just wipe out everything I've done, just hold back and redo it, because I felt like I was raised as a robot, like as a droid, just to be competitive.
Yeah.
So finally, gathering the fate of taking the plunge of moving from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So I did that at the age of 15.
Woo.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early.
16. Long story short, we did all that for the education and for the sports. And we realized that both is just, you know what I'm saying? But we took it all. We took the experience, and now we came here in Arkansas. Out of all of the places, Arkansas is like Walmart country. It's a country, good place to settle down and just get to know a different side of you.
Yeah, I agree.
So I did that. I settled down, but I realized that's not me. I can't settle down. So I'm too full of energy.
Yeah. You can have energy.
So now
you can have energy.
Say that again.
I said you can have energy and still do, but I like what you're saying, because I do this for me. I had a conversation with my grandmother this morning, and she's always telling me, you need to take a break, you need to take a break, you need to take a break.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
I won't. I can't, and I won't. So like she's 74. So I had, like me, I'm kind of her right hand. So what I had to do was I didn't like the conversation that we were having and how I saw it making her feel. So I ran upstairs and I said, damn it, I'm not even a millionaire yet. I'm on my way. But I'm not even a millionaire. And I have to schedule time for my grandmother. I had to literally put my grandmother into my schedule. And you know what? She looked at me and she said, I'm fine with it. She said, because this is who you are. This is what you were groomed to be. This is what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
literally
gosh.
blocked off days on my calendar where I look to see what interview I have for that day, what I'm doing, if I'm speaking. I literally had to block off my grandmother, like,
Wow.
okay, well, we're gonna do this. Yeah, and
Shit.
it threw me for a loop, Gareeno, because I was like, who am I? Like,
Yeah, yeah. You change it. You change. You
yes, yes,
change.
right before my own eyes. And I'm just like, and wait, also being an engineer, you have a beautiful family. You've engineered children too.
Yes, yes, yes. So I have two beautiful girls and
Yes,
two beautiful boys, two
yes,
beautiful boys, and like literally, they are the marking stones. Like they are the checkpoints of how my life transitioned. So, um, as responsibility grew, I grew,
yeah,
and life got better.
yeah,
Life got better,
yeah,
and I became a lot better.
yeah.
You know,
Would you say,
with each child, it gave me a different quality I had to work on. That's, man, that's crazy.
I'm
Like
curious,
every time I see my boy, every time like, it's weird because when I see my boys, my love gotta be higher.
you answered my question. I was going to say I have a question because I wanted
Yeah.
to know how. Okay, I wanted to, because when we learn, and like you said, you reinvented yourself. I wanted to know if you push your boys to be more competitive or to be just driven but less robotic, if you understand, like you were saying. Less
Yes.
robotic,
Yes.
but be
So
driven. Believe in what you want. Go for what you want, but be a human. I done stumped you. Give his phone a minute. There it is. It's back. You got to start
good.
over. You got to start over. We missed it.
Yes.
We missed
Well,
it.
I didn't start. I
Okay.
didn't start. So with my boy, okay, with my boys, you know what? Everyone does what people tell them, or what maybe they were grown up under. Okay.
Yeah.
So I knew as I recreated myself, I had no guideline. So I have no father.
Yeah.
Okay, my father died. He died when I was like 4 months, I was told. Okay. So I had to pick up things as I grew.
Yeah.
So as I picked things up, I became aware of what worked, what made sense, and what didn't work. What made me feel kind of good, what made me didn't feel good. So I had to kind of really, test the waters. So when it came to my boy,
Give his phone a break, guys.
boys, that automatically when these things was coming to me, when I saw all of, like when I saw all of, oh, are we here?
Yeah, we're here. I can hear
Are
you.
we here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. So when I saw all of these options coming to me, because I had to really start to develop this father character,
Yeah.
I I so I shut down and I did not take any route. I just had to watch them. I had
Yeah.
to let them be free, and
Yeah.
then I had to realize that they have identities that I need to see in myself right now to be able to actually give them instructions.
Yeah.
So honestly, with each child, it was different, and I felt like I did well with both boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Now, what
know,
about the
and
girl?
I still can't do it different. Oh, and the girls, ah, females.
We didn't talk about your wife, but
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh, well, as far as my females, with my beautiful daughters, they control me, and I
Uh,
allow it. I
girls
allow it.
usually do. Girls usually do. They
Yeah,
they do.
but they're good though. They're good. They're good. They're good because they're developing their little sassy character, and that's what I want. I want them to be so outgoing.
Yeah.
Like I want them to shock me sometimes.
Yeah.
So my goal is just to listen to them, because they won't say anything bad, because I don't do that, and Leah, which is she don't do it either. So as far as letting them be, that's what we do. We let them be, and we just keep them away from the things that could kind of corrupt that, like
Yes.
television and
Yes.
stuff like that. That's it. That's it. So we just let them be.
Yeah. So when they're not watching television, what are they doing?
What they're doing, if they're not coloring. They have either coloring time
Yeah, because
or
they're
they have
little.
creative
They're
time
little.
where
Yeah, they're little.
yes. And then we'll take them out, outside in nature. They love to be outside.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. How often do you get to take them back to the Bahamas?
Oh, well, they haven't been to the Bahamas just yet.
They will.
They haven't. So we've had with my first son, we've had kind of a period where the business itself was the focal point,
Yes.
and then the kids was coming within that period of time. So and then COVID hit. Yeah, it's like over a 5-year period.
Yeah.
That's how the kids came in, because they're like 3,
Yeah.
2, and 1 year apart.
Yeah. Yeah. But I see you on social media when you do post them. I asked you that question because for you not to have had a father, you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
I see.
Thank you.
And that's the thing, you'll share, because like I said, Instagram is
Thank you.
about, social media is about business. But every now and then, because
Yes.
I follow your page a lot, because when I post you, your aesthetic and what you've built on the inside and the outside gets so much attention that I even have to
Yes.
limit. Like I'll even take and be like, okay, if I go post them today, because my notifications are going to go crazy, because that's what happens. My notifications blow up that day. And that's why I got in the habit of tagging. That's why I got in the habit of tagging people. Now I do the stories.
Yes.
So when they hit your picture, they go
Yes.
right to you. Because I'm sick and tired of the
Yes.
DMs to me like, hi, how are you? You look amazing. I'm like, listen, go tell him.
Oh,
Go tell him.
oh,
That's what I do. Like, that's what I do. I do my
yeah.
part.
Tell them, come on. Tell them,
Yeah,
come
like
on.
because
Yeah,
the thing is,
let's do it.
because the thing is, I get so many young men and women that want to get into fitness, and then they
Yeah,
see
tell them.
someone, and and that's what I wanted to talk about, because your body, like you said it even when you were explaining, you're like, these other guys, they're bigger, they're more enhanced, but that body, it is so, you look like the trophies that you win. Like, if you understand what like that
Really?
trophy that shredded trophy, you look like the trophy that you're winning. Like, literally, when you're holding the trophy, I'm like, that's him. That's him. That's his physique.
Thank you.
You see, like,
Thank you.
it's so, and I love that the business and the babies and your wife, and I love the grounding of it all, because let's face it, Gareeno, we got so many young men around here. They're running around, hustle, 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 and they never stay in one place. They never stay in one place. And it's so crazy, because like I called you, and this was the thing, you hadn't given me your number. We talked through social media. So,
really?
Yes. So get this. When I called you, I was waiting for you to be like, how'd you get this number?
Yeah.
I was waiting. Though I gave mine, I was waiting for you to be like, how did he get his number? So, like, but that's what I'm saying, though. What my emphasis is, I always knew this about men that I wanted to know, men that I wanted to interview, men that I wanted to be a part of them. I don't really draw to the traveler, because one thing I know, every single day, I can find you working at your business. I know where you are.
Yes.
I don't have to live. I don't have to know where you live. I know where you work. And that's always my thing, It's always been my thing. I know where to find you. I'm not going to your house. I'm not going to pull up unannounced. I'm not.
That's actually where I live.
Yeah. Oh, right. Right.
Oh, I live in the gym. I live in the gym.
You do.
I live in the gym.
And it was so crazy, because even when you answered and you were like, oh yeah, give me a sec. Let me finish with this client, and then we can get going. Yeah. And I was like, see, I love it, because I admire your work ethic. That's why, people can think whatever they want to think, but I got into showing Black and Latin men, because the world does not like to show us. They always try to whitewash muscles and this, that, and the other. And I have a fashion background, and, I see very, very skinny models sometimes, most of the time.
Yes. Yeah.
And the Black aesthetic is left out. We are more robust. We carry muscle better. We're more athletic. And that's the thing. I've seen you in competition mode, and I've seen you in suit and tie mode. And it looks know. And I'm like, okay, these designers haven't realized you can tailor this suit. This suit doesn't have to be a 38 regular. This suit can fit
Right.
this man, and this man is going to sell your product unlike
You're right. Oh,
yeah. So that's kind of my
yes.
agenda. My agenda is to, because I'm still in the fashion community. So my agenda is to shed light on these Black and Latin men, bring them in. Yes, they
Amazing.
are bigger. Yes, they are
Amazing.
athletic, but it looks great in a suit. It looks great in a suit and shorts and Speedos and this
Let's
nobody,
go. Let's
yes,
go.
nobody, I don't
Yes.
listen, I honestly feel like the fashion industry, and I can say this because I'm an insider, they're archaic. They're archaic. They're trapped in a time where there was no representation. But like you said, Gareeno, the world
Yes.
is changing. We have so many more Black entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And
It's
especially,
amazing.
yes, and in an industry where it was the Black woman, now you have Black male entrepreneurs that are rising. Oh my God. I could go on and on about that. It's just because it does show that the times are changing. So, when you own your own business, you can afford that suit, that tailored suit.
Yes.
So why wouldn't they cater to you, the business owner, who needs to look great when he goes and does a summit or about fitness?
All right.
It just.
You are right.
So that's my challenge. That's what I'm working on. So
I really feel like your voice is that powerful, though.
Thank you.
Your voice is that powerful. No, your voice is that powerful. And if you stick to it, if you keep the platform becoming as strong as you know it to become, I think anything you say could be law. You could really turn it. Once again, the world is changing because of people like you right now, because you're more open on your thoughts of how the world should become.
Yeah.
And this is all about love too. It's all about love too, love and creativity.
Yeah.
Learning how to find that. So keep on talking.
And
let's go.
What it is, because I know what it was like, Gareeno, to be a puppet. I know what it was like to be born in being a puppet. And I, because I'm 39 now, I'll be 40 this year. And it's like for so
young as ever. Well, I'm sure you've been hearing that so much.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's the fountain of youth, but it's really not. It's what you said. I took, and because of mental illness, I was diagnosed at 19, bipolar type 1, PTSD, and acute anxiety disorder. So that forced me to work on my inside before I worked on my outside. As you said, I had to balance, and I've had 15 years of therapy, and so what you get from me, that shining light, that voice, that's my soul, because my soul is in alignment.
Soul.
That's my soul. It's like I did this work. So I just want people, it's not that I'm even out to change the world. My objective is to just bring a different perspective, because people are going to do what they want to do. You can't change that. Someone makes up their mind. That's the beauty of being human. When you make up your mind, you stick to your mind, you do what you need to do, and you get it done. And I understand that, and I first respect that. So my attitude is, I respect what you're doing. I respect the direction that you're going into. And then as you're going in your direction, I say, look over there. You could pick that up and take that the same way you're going.
Wow. So you quickly thought them a different path before you leave.
And you know what it is? It's not even really, it's so crazy that it's coming to me this way, because it's not even really a different path. It's a video game. I say, hit that box and take the one up and keep going your way. That's what I'm doing. Get the golden rings and then keep going. Play these games.
That's the 15 years of experience.
Yeah. I said 49. See? You called me. I'm in 39. You said 15.
You said 15 years? You said 15?
Not 49. You are a mess.
Put me in trouble. You gonna get me in trouble. You see, it's you. You said 15.
I
Okay.
said 39.
39.
Lord, if I look like this
Yeah.
at 50, I would be selling it. I'd be selling what I eat. I'd be selling what I wear.
I mean,
My
hey, this is
God.
the world. The world is changing. That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say. The world is changing.
Yes. And especially but you know what I'm finding? Like you, like me, when you take care of the internal, the external radiance.
Yes.
We
Yes.
lived in a
Yes.
world we have lived in a world for so long that people look outside of themselves for the answers. And I feel like there's a major reset because now the world is calling you to look inside once again. Oh,
Yes,
you know,
you have
if you
to.
need, yeah, like, oh, if you need this, go over here. If you need this, go over here. And it's like, no, meditate. Think about what you need. Think about what you want and create it. You know, like
Wow.
even with your physique, you go out and you get the ingredients, but then you got to make
Yes.
you got to make the meals. You gotta, you gotta keep it, so that it aligns with what your purpose is and what you're doing. And you said that I ate good for many, many years. I still eat good.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
that's the key to it all. So listen, I want to say just right here, I want to segue real quick and say thank you for doing this for me, because I'm not going to keep you long because you have a business to run. Like I literally pulled
Right.
away from a client. Like I did. I literally pulled away
Yes.
from a client, and I'm honored that you did that for me. But I'm an entrepreneur, so there's nothing better to me than making.
Hey, this is
Listen.
worth it. This is worth it.
Listen, I truly appreciate it. And, but my thing is, I just want you to know the reason why I asked is because I have such respect for you. I have such respect for what I've seen. I have such respect for what you do. I have such respect for who you are, because that's the thing, it's not always about entertainment. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Everybody wants to be a star. And I remember starting out that way at 19. And then I hit 33, I believe. And so it's fairly recent with me being 39. And and it was like, I don't want that. I don't want that. It was like, no, in fact, I don't want that. And then you start you start to do your research and you're like, that's not, I didn't start that.
So I'm 33.
I know.
And I know that point. I know that point.
Yeah.
Because that's where I was. That's when I hit. I was like, where is the adult switch, man? I don't feel like I'm an adult just yet.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you've been experiencing life for so long, I just said, when you've been working on the inner for so long, you don't realize you are the growth that you've been working on.
Yes.
And until you start to see yourself a lot more effective in decision making, because that's what you said. You said you get to a point where you got to make a decision that's the point of change. That's the change in direction of your destiny.
Yep.
So when I realized that I'm 33, I'm like, you know what, Reno? I don't think no one need to tell you that you're an adult. You've been doing and being an adult.
Right.
That's why when you ask my kids, it's the same thing. I don't parent my kids because I don't feel like they need parents. They just need someone to show them that they love them.
Yes.
And to keep them clean, and keep their minds clean. That's it.
Because children don't belong to us anyway. They're gifts from the divine. No. They're gifts from the divine. Yes. And it's great. There are many different parenting styles in the world, but what you're describing is called gentle parenting. It's not where you impose and enforce and you got to do this. Nah. No, you're actually, like you said, you're taking a cue from their personalities because they have them, and they're fully developed. So you're just like, okay, I see what my son is going to be. I see what my daughter is going to be. It's my job to keep them from harm and help them get to where they want to be. Help them get to see the full, like you said, maturity of what they want.
Yeah.
So many of us Black people, we were dragged up. We were
we abused.
We abused.
Man. Yes. I caught myself kind of like shouting too, and I was like, wait, no, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
They don't even know that. I said, why
Yeah.
am I shouting at this pure soul? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yeah. Because
this
it's
is it,
just,
man.
you want to do something different. And me, I didn't have children. I
Yes.
didn't have children, but I helped to raise my nephews, a 20-year-old and a 19-year-old now. And I've had the 19-year-old since he was 10. So it's just like, what I did with him, I didn't try to lord over him. I tried to be
Right.
his friend that looked out for him
That's
and
it.
made sure. And
Yes.
Black folk will say, I'm not your friend, I'm your mother. But no, I tried to gain his trust. And when
Yeah.
I gained
Yes.
his trust, then I could, like I do with other people, perspective.
Right.
Sure, you want to do that? Because that's doesn't look
Yes.
like, let's talk about it. Not necessarily me deciding for him, you're not going to do this. It was, let's talk about it. My nephew came to me and told me the first time he was intimate with a female. And I said to him, and get it, I freaked. Now, mind you, I freaked inside because I'm like, oh my God. But
No, right?
Yeah, I didn't show it here. So then I went through the parent checklist. Did you wear a condom?
Oh,
Big
like
question. All that
questions.
stuff. Like, and he's like, yeah, we did. And I'm like, how often do you do this? Every time I see her. I'm like,
oh shit, you did.
yeah. So I'm like, and me, I had that drive too. I've been celibate now for 9 years. It'll be 10 years of celibacy for me, but I only did it to focus on my career.
Man.
No, I just did it to focus on. Don't let it fool you. I was a mess. I was a mess. But something happened in me that said, I need to focus on my career. So in focusing on my career, I did something called transmutation. I took all of that energy that I was putting into sexual activity and I focused it into what I do. So I just moved the energy. Yeah, I moved the energy from that part of my life because it was a lot of energy. And I just put it into this.
Yes.
This is why it's so intense and fiery. And
yes.
Yeah. So Gareeno, you are great. All right, listen.
Energy.
Listen. All right. Give me 3 words that inspire and empower you.
Tenacity. Divine. Light.
Yes. Oh, those are amazing.
But just one. Everything will equal just one.
What?
And that's love.
Yes. I like that.
That's love. So all I got to say is, if you're doing anything in this world, just apply love with it. Put the heart into it.
Yeah.
And I can assure you, you will excel.
Yeah, I agree. So don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, you have heard the vocal stylings of Mr. Gareeno Mackey. Tell everybody where they can find you online. Let me not do that to you. I got to make sure they can find you. I'm going to put all the links below the video, but still, you tell everybody.
It's not much. I'm really pretty much primarily on IG and Instagram. So it's Iron Fitness, Iron Lord 1.
Yeah.
And then I have a YouTube channel, which is Iron Lord TV.
Okay. I'll make sure I get the link. So.
And the business, let's not forget the business.
Yes, I'm like,
so the business is Iron Fitness AR.
Okay.
And that's on IG.
Okay, good. So I'll make sure I grab that one too. Let me see if it's in your Gareeno. You have a link tree with all that. Let me see.
Yep, there we go.
Let me see. Let me just check before I let you go. Okay, I see the YouTube. I need I don't see Gareeno. I don't see the Iron Fitness AR in your bio.
Is the business not there?
It's not in the bio, but you can change that.
I can change.
You just put the ad. You just put the ad in.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for doing this. I'm going to let you go. This was an honor. This was worth the wait. This was worth the wait because we were trying to coordinate it, but you work with clients all day and all night.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
You're a great man. So don't go anywhere. Say goodbye, but don't go anywhere.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.